Mason Rothschild released his first digital artwork, The Baby Birkin, in May of 2021. The art depicts a fetus gestating inside a transparent Hermes Birkin bag and sold for the equivalent of $23,500. The sale of digital NFT art depicting copyrighted brands raises the question of legality. Rothschild did not collaborate with Hermes. A non-fungible token, or NFT, is a digital asset that represents the ownership of a unique piece of content like art, music, or other digital media. Basically, it is not the digital art, but the metadata that points at the digital art. NFTs use the blockchain, which provides for secure ownership and transfer of digital assets. In contrast to Bitcoin, which is fungible, meaning each unit is interchangeable, NFTs are non-fungible, meaning they are unique. Therefore, a NFT is a one-of-a-kind, and the blockchain provides a way to prove and transfer ownership. NFTs have become popular in the art world because they can be used to sell digital art and record and transfer ownership in a trackable, traceable manner. Rothschild would go on to release more images of Birkin bags. In December 2021, Rothschild would release 100 MetaBirkins. These were fuzzy, furry images of Hermes Birkin bags and corresponding NFTs. Almost immediately, there were questions of legality. Intellectual property laws are relatively strong in the United States. Mason Rothschild claimed he was protected for two reasons: First Amendment free speech, as well as fair use. Hermes called them fake Hermes products existing in the metaverse, confusing customers and infringing upon intellectual property and trademark rights. The Hermes Birkin is considered so recognizable and distinct that it is able to be legally trademarked. Both the Birkin name and the bag's shape are legally protected. It would seem at the time that Rothschild had infringed upon both. Hermes would essentially argue that Rothschild was taking advantage of their trademark in a sort of commercial free riding that would damage the brand. On February 8th, a jury ruled that Mason Rothschild's MetaBirkins violated the copyright of Hermes. The jury believed that Rothschild did not qualify for free speech protection for his MetaBirkins because this art was a commodity rather than art. Andy Warhol created a series of paintings of Campbell soup cans in 1962. They appeared in an exhibit where some argued they represented a commentary on consumer culture and mass-produced art. Campbell Soup did not see it that way and sent a cease-and-desist letter. Andy Warhol was using a dealer named Irving Blum. Blum advised Warhol that the art represented fair use and were protected First Amendment speech. Campbell's took Andy Warhol and Irving Blum to court in 1964. The judge ruled in favor of Warhol and Blum, stating the art was indeed protected under the First Amendment. This represents a victory for intellectual property owners and will provide fodder for firms to challenge artists for use of their trademarked property. It is important that artists go to great lengths to make sure customers will not confuse their artistic work with a brand that is not officially affiliated with the artist. Collaborations are very common today between artists and companies. The artist must ensure they communicate whether or not there is a collaboration occurring so customers will not get confused or assume there is a connection where none exists. Rothschild is now able to appeal the decision, but he is unlikely to win. Similar litigation and court cases are sure to occur more frequently in the future.